Hey everyone! In today's video, I am sharing some cottage-style decorating ideas that would be perfect as we move into the summer season. This is part 2 of the video I shared last week, and I will be sharing easy and simple ways to make your home feel cozy and ready for summer. Let's go ahead and get started. When I decorate my home, I think outside of just what I want my home to look like. I consider how I want my home to feel, what I want the scents to be, and how to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere for my family and friends. I feel there are some simple ways to do this, and I'm sharing all my ideas for a cozy summer home with you today. Gardening is my favorite mindful activity. It brings me so much peace and joy to be planting and tending to my flowers. I am always dreaming up new ideas to add to or expand my garden. I am looking forward to sharing my fresh cut flower garden with all of you in the upcoming weeks, so I hope that you will subscribe and come back and join me here every Wednesday. In the summer, I love having a fresh herb garden. Mine is very small, but I really think that that's all that you need. I love the inviting feeling it creates out on the landing of our patio. Fresh herbs smell amazing and they are quite useful in the kitchen. They add such charm and are also very affordable. I am adding these little herb signs I found at a local vintage market, but you could certainly make your own as well. My home tends to lean into the neutral tones, but more and more these days I am loving just a hint of muted colors to accent my space. Buttercream yellow mixed with some creams, whites, and a touch of green has been my favorite combination for summer. The white and green I think is a timeless color combination that could be incorporated into your home all year long. I have some faux hydrangeas here. I do bring fresh florals into my home whenever I can, but my hydrangea bushes are still quite small and don't have any blooms yet. I am creating an arrangement that has a gathered look to it by mixing two different florals together, the hydrangeas and some white cosmos. I am adding some buttercream yellow ribbon to the basket, but you could certainly style it without the ribbon as well. These hooks are in my entryway behind my front door, and I am all about using pieces that you already have as decor accents. I pulled out my sun hat for the beach and added a ribbon to it to hang on the hooks. I love the cottage style look this gives paired with the daisies. I wanted to share a quick and easy way to create original artwork using ChatGPT. I wanted some summer-inspired artwork, and watercolor paintings are my favorite, so I asked it to create a summer cottage garden that looked like a watercolor painting, and this is the prompt that I used. I created a second image using a photo that I took and asked it to turn the photo into a watercolor painting. I then printed these images front to back on watercolor printer paper so that I could just flip the paper around when I wanted something new. Make sure that when you print your images to change the media quality to best before printing. This is an easy and inexpensive way to create your own artwork. I am adding one of the prints to a thrifted frame. I removed the glass and just tucked it in the back of the frame to give the overall look a more authentic painting feel. Remember that you can also download images for free using the public domain. Wikimedia Commons is one of my favorite websites to use. I often search for botanical watercolor paintings. I posted a reel on my Instagram where I shared this process, and I will also link the website for you. I'm going to be using the prints that we just created here in my entryway. I am layering them together, paired with this beautiful arrangement that I created with just a bunch of different stems that I had here at home. I have these purple lilac stems mixed with some raspberry stems and dried eucalyptus. I am finishing the whole styling with this antique wooden bowl with these beautiful shells that my daughter collected when we were in Topsail Island, North Carolina. Next, we are going to hop back into some more tastes that remind me of summer. I enjoy having fresh baked goods in my kitchen. It helps the space to feel lived in, cozy, and inviting. Today, I am making lemon blueberry muffins with a lemon glaze. I will link the recipe that I used for you if you are interested in giving it a try. Baking is an activity that I truly enjoy. Cooking, on the other hand, well, I think that I skipped that gene in my family. My older sister is an amazing cook, which I think she got from my Nana, but I somehow missed out on that talent. Lemon desserts are so fresh and really delicious this time of year. I especially like lemon paired with blueberry. Let me know in the comments some of your favorite flavors for summer. If you try this recipe, make sure to save a bit of the dry mixture to add to your blueberries. This keeps the berries from sinking to the bottom of the muffin. Once the muffins were completely cooled, I added a lemon glaze, which was a cup of powdered sugar, some lemon zest, and 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Adding fresh baked goods to your kitchen is an inexpensive and simple way to help your home feel more inviting and welcoming. I found this gathering style basket at the thrift store, and I seriously see these type of baskets all of the time. I paid just $3 for this one, but I didn't really love the color. I am just going to give it a quick whitewash, which is a easy method to change the color of a basket. I just eyeball some white chalk paint and then add in some water. I added quite a bit of water because I wanted a little bit of the dark to show through to give it more of an antique or aged look. This is such an easy way to achieve a designer-inspired look without the price tag. I decided to add the basket to my coffee table. I love the contrast of the white basket against the dark stain on the table. I added some dried eucalyptus stems and then brought in these lilac stems that we used earlier. To cover the stems of the lilacs, I just put a few more of the eucalyptus stems on top. You all know that I will take any opportunity I can to add in vintage linens. I tucked a table runner under the basket and then added in this amazing bell-shaped cloche I found at a flea market for just a couple dollars. Believe it or not, this huge book of flowers is actually from Costco, and it is perfect for this coffee table styling. I love this subtle look for summer with the muted colors and the vintage touches. It adds some texture and character while still leaving plenty of usable space on the coffee table. In this week's Cozy Chats, I thought I would share one of my favorite quotes with you. I always encourage you to take time to slow down and enjoy the small, everyday moments. In next week's video, I will be sharing all of my tips and ideas for creating a well-loved and collected home. I will be sharing some of my recent thrift and antique finds. I will give you some styling ideas and some tips for how I mix the old and the new in my home. As always, I hope that you got some inspiration for your home from this video. If you love thrifting, easy DIY projects, and affordable decorating tips, I hope that you will subscribe and join me here every Wednesday. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next week.